So here, these are the indicators that the reason I care about them is because they define recession. The top line's industrial production.
Rolling over.
You see it, and you see it the green vertical line.
Right.
That's July of 2012.
Rolling
That's
over.
the peak in industrial production. It has been falling, declining, contracting.
The yellow
Those are all
line?
the words ever since. The
Incomes
yellow
are,
line.
yeah, flat. We've done that.
The yellow line here is incomes. Incomes do not always decline during a recession, but they are a key recession indicator.
And they are turning over too.
Those have been falling. This is, national incomes, real incomes are going negative. So there's less money in your pocket. That's why you should care about
What's this blue line?
The blue line here is the broadest measure of sales, manufacturing and trade sales. Retail sales is in there. So far,
Oh, I like that.
So far the peak is we're aggregate, right?
Where's
so far the
jobs?
peak is
there we go.
in July. 3 out of 4 have peaked. Jobs is on the bottom. Jobs is your best argument against our call, as we were talking earlier. This is continuing to rise. However, in 3 out of the last 7 recessions, jobs continue to rise into the recession.
In your defense,
so right here, hang on, let me just finish. Right here, since I saw you in September, now we can see in retrospect that it looks like the recession began. The best guess is in July.
Okay, I'll give you points for this. I would also add to your benefit, we're trying to figure out where this economy is going with an elevated unemployment rate. Usually you and I are having this discussion at 4 or 5% unemployment.
Right.
That's not the case here.
Right. Well, here you have the unemployment rate falling. Partly because of what's going on with participation, and stuff has been written on that,
True.
and that's a structural thing going on. So even a relatively mild increase in jobs, look, it's not that strong. The jobs growth we've been having is able to bring the unemployment rate down. But we've seen this before, and the key thing is that all of that is happening. I'm going to tease Jim Grant here for a minute. All of that is happening while every central bank in the world is put the printing press up to the window.
Does that mean that the stock
and they've been doing that, and they've been doing that since we made our call in September.
Does that mean that the stock market is not an indicator of the economy?
No, the stock market. Look, risk assets give you signals, but those signals are distorted here because of what's going on. And here, when we look at our leading indicators.
What about GDP? I don't see it here on this chart.
GDP is part of the mix. It's quarterly. So it's hard to use that for monthly timing. And you very often see positive GDP at the beginning of a recession.